Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Habib from Hassle Free Education, and today I'd like to share a lot of things with you. Before that, I'd like to see if the thing is working right now. Yeah, yeah, it's perfect. So now I'd like to share a lot of things, and I would believe that you're gonna stay with us. And by this time, anyway, if you see any sort of if you can hear me and if you can watch me, please type yes so that I can understand any more. Um, okay, got it, got it. So right now, the thing is, I haven't seen anything else. So let me make sure that um, is working so well, because this is the first time we are going live from this group. Let me see if I can. Okay, Amira said yes. Um, okay, she can. Yeah, yeah, perfect, perfect. So now I'm gonna give you the whole presentation with you, and that's why I'd like to pull out my presentation with me so that you can. I'll make sure that you don't miss anything. So that's the thing I'd like to do. So right now I'm gonna share my presentation with you. So I'd like to just pull up the presentation, and um, so now if you can watch it properly, so just comment below yes so that I can understand you see it properly. Um, so now I can see it doesn't look the whole presentation. Wow, it works. So now I'm gonna give you the whole presentation. So as you can see my screen, my name is Hassan Habib, and I'm a director of HNK Business Associates Limited, and I'm a student consultant. That's my identity. So our brand is Hassle Free Education, and you can see you are watching this video because probably you have seen some sort of Facebook advertisement, and you came to this space and you came to this group, and you just staying and getting a lot of value. So the purpose of this presentation is I have seen a lot of new members in this group, and they'd like to know more. What do you do? And especially the international students who would like to come to the UK to study at different universities. Now the question is, what do you do? So you can see in my presentation, we are helping um, um, students to come to the UK for study purposes. So that's what we do. We help students from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Malaysia to come to the UK for studying. Let me share with you a few things with you. So our company is registered in England and Wales in 2014. So we have got 17 colleagues who are student advisors, so who are helping a lot of students, through online and offline. And we have got 4 offices in London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Dhaka. So last year we have helped over 500 students who are studying in different universities in London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Milton Keynes. Now I'd like to share with you my history, because it's very important to know my history, because once you know who the person is, it's easier to connect with that. So that's what I'd like to share with you history. So as a international student, I came to this country in 2010, and I studied at Birmingham City University in masters in international business. So you can see I'm sitting in front of the library. It's called Kenrick Library, and now you can see. You see there is a sign of tension, concern, a lot of things. So I had the same concern about the tuition fees when I was thinking to come to this country, and what I did, I'd like to share with you. So I paid £3,000. before coming to this country from my home, I mean from Bangladesh. And then my parents, they gave me £2,000 check with me. And you know, my tuition fee was 9,750, and I got £1,000 scholarship as an international student. So that's why my total tuition fee was 8,750, and still, I mean, £3,750 was still due. So it's going to help you to make the decision and to understand how the things working. So you know, to pay that amount, I mean 3,750, I worked while I was studying as well, 20 hours per week. And you know, I mean, during the term time, and when you have got, you know, summer vacation or Christmas holiday, you can work full time because you don't have anything like studying or going to the class. So that's why you are allowed to work full time. So I did that. Now you can see 3,750. So my course was supposed to finish within the short time. I think I took 1 month more. However, I finished it. Then I started working full time, and I saved some money, 3,750, I think 2-3 months, and I paid to the university. And after that, I applied for post-study work, basically. You know, so what does post-study work or PSW visa mean? So once a student complete their course, they can make application for post-study work. Basically, this is the 2 years work permit, so work visa. So I worked 2 years full time in different you know, sectors like food industry. I used to work in McDonald's, Burger King, and empty coffee shop. So I got married in 2013, and you can see, and I mean, both of us, we work full time, and I think over 25k we saved. And what's the reason to save? I'm going to share it right now. So we, especially I applied for entrepreneur visa, and that's why it was required, I mean, £25,000 from me. And I partnered up with someone else who has got the same status, I mean, who came from post-study work. So we accumulated £50,000, we put in the bank, and we registered our company in 2014. And then that was our first office. And then we moved to second office in 2018, then Manchester in 2019, and Dhaka in 2020. So you can see I'm sitting with one of my colleague, Ash. Probably you have seen or you have spoken over the phone. So that's our office in Whitechapel, East London. So this is our Birmingham office. I think we got together for a quarterly meeting, and that was I think last year. So it's located in Bull Street, Birmingham, just you know, opposite to the tram station. So you can see our Manchester office is in Peterhouse, Oxford Street, Manchester. Probably have seen a lot of videos from Tasneem and Elizabeth as well, and Yara is from Manchester as well. So now I would like to introduce our Dhaka office. Just we have I mean, launched this month. So this is Green Road, Panthapat, Dhaka. So this is the phone number as well. So now the question is, why UK? Why you would like to study in the UK? That's the main question. So of course I'm gonna share with you why you'd like to study at a UK university. So you know, I have done a lot of researches, and from my experience I'd like to share with you. I'm gonna honest with you right now. So you can see first reason is quality of education. So if you'd like to I mean, think about the university and quality of education, probably something comes in your mind is probably Oxford or Cambridge. So those are the universities that are located in UK. So there are a lot of other universities you can study. And for example, one of the university, Birmingham City University, I studied there, Demonford, and a lot. So the second reason is post-study work. So once you finish your study, then you can apply for post-study work, especially 2 years work permit. And by this time, I mean, that's gonna be your foundation of the next move. I mean, if you'd like to, I mean, apply for some sort of, you know, work permit visa or something else. So if you've got a lot of experience and record of your experience or result, that's gonna help you to switch to work permit visa as well. And once you finish your, you know, graduation, that means you can apply for the graduation job as well. And the next thing I'd like to share with you is number 3 reasons is work experience. So you can have world-class work experience, I mean, coming to this country while you're studying and while you'll be working as a post-study worker. So these are the 3 reasons I wanted to share with you. So if I go back, so 3 reasons: quality of education is worldwide accepted. I mean, if you'd like to get a job in Canada or US or somewhere else, the qualification is accepted, and we know a lot of friends of mine. I mean, they got the PR according to their qualification from UK. So second reason I told you, post-study work, 2 years work permit, and the third reason is you're gonna have world-class work experience. You can see a picture is a family and friends. You don't have to be alone living here while studying. So if you are applying for the master's course, you can bring your spouse and kids with you. If you are applying for the undergraduate, probably you haven't got married yet, that's fine. So once you finish your study, then you can get married and you can bring your spouse here while you'll be having post-study work. You can hang out with your friends, and you shouldn't be deprived of, you shouldn't be feeling like homesickness. So now you might have a lot of questions. So what are the requirements to study at UK universities? Probably that's the reason you are watching this video. So the first thing is so tuition fees. And you might have got a lot of questions. So how much is the tuition fees, and how much should I deposit for the university? So on an average is £12,000 is start from there. So all you need to do is do some sort of research, and sometimes if you have got quite a strong academic result and you have got good IELTS score in the exam, IELTS test, then you can have some sort of waiver or scholarship, as I have got. All you need to do is you need to deposit 50% for the cast letter, the confirmation for the seat. So that's the thing. So for example, if the tuition fee is 12,000, so you got to deposit £6,000. And now the second requirement is English proficiency. And there are a lot of confusion out there. A lot of advertisement is saying study in the UK without IELTS. So now I'd like to share with you the truth, and that's a big lie as well. So a lot of universities, they are not asking for IELTS certificate, but they are asking for English proficiency. What I mean by that is they are asking, can you prove that you have got English proficiency, you have got English skills, and how are you going to prove them? Number 1 is IELTS, number 2 is PTE, number 3 is Duolingo, and number 3 is internal English test. So if you have got IELTS, that means you can prove them. Well, I have got IELTS, and this is the proof. I can, I have got English proficiency. So if you don't have IELTS, you can go one of them. And most of the university right now, who are accepting applications without IELTS, they are taking internal English test. And now you might have got a question: what is internal English test? Is nothing but IELTS. So you must have English proficiency. And now I'd like to share with you, if you don't have the English proficiency, how are you gonna come to this country and survive? So let's talk about your study. If you don't understand your lecturers, if you don't understand the lecture, if you don't know how to write in English and submit your assignment and participate in the exam, you're gonna fail and you will be kicked out from the university. So that's why you must have English proficiency. And second thing I would like to share with you, so if you are applying for the job and if you cannot speak, who's gonna give you the job? So that's why you got to understand the scenario. So you must have English proficiency. And the third thing is you need to have some sort of previous qualification. And in that regard, a lot of questions I have got. So what about the study gap? Can I make the application? Will university accept me? So for the undergraduate, on an average, most of the university, they accept 2 years gap, and for postgraduate, they accept 6-year gap. However, there are a few universities, they are accepting 10 years gap for post-graduation as well. So if you have got more than 6 years gap, but you're working, you have got work experience, you can get our work experience certificate. In that case, we can help you. So now, Now, as I told you, without IELTS is a big lie. So there is a way you can make application. It's called MOI. That means medium of instruction. So that means, I mean, if your previous study is on English medium, in that case you can make application without IELTS. And in that case, university will give a call and they will they'll ask a lot of questions for credibility check. And in that case, you need to have, again I'm gonna say, you need to have IELTS. So what I mean by that is, if you have got IELTS, if you know how to communicate in English, that means that's gonna boost your confidence. And I'm gonna share with you, I mean, how you can do IELTS with us. If you want to do IELTS with us is, and if you would like to study at UK universities, there's gonna be gift from us. We're gonna give you free IELTS course, but the condition applies. You got to understand why we are giving this condition. So you can literally have free IELTS from us. So now this is our IELTS preparation course. So we're gonna offer you 40 classes, and our instructor has got more than 10 years experience. And for a speaking module, we have taken native speaker for a speaking module. That means your IELTS instructor for a speaking module, he is native speaker. He has got tons of experience regarding IELTS. So his name is Steve, and our course fee is £200. So let's say if you'd like to do this course with us and you'd like to apply to different countries, or if you'd like to develop yourself regarding English, and that's why our charge is £200. However, if you'd like to apply to the UK universities and if you'd like to make application through us, then the course is completely free. However, we gonna ask you for deposit £50, because you know, some of the students, they can say, okay, I'd like to study to the UK universities, and they sign up without the deposit, and after a few days probably, you know, they can change their mind. And that's why we are asking for £50 deposit. So once you sign up with £50 deposit, you enjoy the 40 classes. Either you go for internal English test or probably IELTS test, and once you get IELTS test score, then you come to us and we're gonna make your application and we're gonna help you to come to the UK. So once you do that, once you make your application through us, we're gonna give you £50 back. That means the IELTS course is completely free. Now I'd like to share with you a lot of information about bank solvency. Probably you might have got a lot of questions. So for the bank solvency, I'd like to request you, please take notes, because after finishing this presentation, if you watch fully, you will know more than an average student consultant. You'll be again, I'm saying, if you watch this video from A to Z, you will know more than an average student consultant, because there are a lot of student consultants, they don't know the exact information. So I'm giving this right now. So if you have got pen and paper, please jot down it quickly, and just it's going to help you a lot. So for the bank solvency, for the UK universities, you have to show 28 days. Now I'm going to tell you what does it mean 11,385. So you have to show maintenance cost for 9 months. For London is 11,385, and outside of London, for example, if you'd like to come to a university which is located in Birmingham or Manchester or Cardiff, wherever the place is, you have to show 9,135. So that means, let's say your tuition fee is £12,000, and now you would like to pay 50% deposit. That means you paid £6,000. So in your bank, you have to show how much. That's I have broken down here. So 15,000, okay, £12,000 your tuition fee, let's say, and you paid £6,000. So due is £6,000. Am I right? So for the location, for the London is 11,385, and for outside of London is gonna be 9,135. So for London, if you are coming to London to study at university, you have to show in the bank is 11,085 for maintenance and 6,000 for your due tuition fees. That means 17,385. Keep in mind, I'm telling you, you don't have to pay it, you have to show in your bank. So that's called bank solvency. So that means once you show to the university that you have got this amount of money in the bank for 28 days, if you are applying for London, 17,385, that means you are eligible. If you are coming outside of London, then you have to show 15,135, and you don't have to pay this amount of money. Keep in mind, you have to show that you got this amount of money in the bank. You can afford to study and living in the UK. So now I'm gonna share with you a few things. Probably you're asking why hassle-free education. There are loads of others, consultancy firm. Why hassle-free education? And interesting thing is I get a lot of feedbacks from students. They say when I go to the local student consultancy firm, they say, okay, welcome to our office. You'd like to open a student file? Give us £100. But I don't know what happened next. So we are not charging that for opening a file. So the reason you got to select us because we are UK organization, we are UK limited company, and we have got 17 experienced student consultants who are doing these things day in day out, who have helped over 500 students already. So can you believe that? Someone is going to help you who has already helped a lot of students. So, if you would like to do something for the first time, probably you'll make a lot of mistakes and you're gonna learn through the way. But our student consultants, they have got so much experience, and the help they're gonna do, the support they're gonna do, and after that, they are not charging you. This is free of charge. And we're gonna give you training as well. For example, if you have got interview with university, probably credibility check, or if you have got interview with home office, sometimes it happens. We're gonna give you training. We know what sort of questions they are asking, frequently asked question. So we're gonna do some sort of practice with you. Once we see you are confident enough, then we're gonna leave you. We're gonna say, okay, you are ready. Then you need to jump into the interview, and once you get the positive feedback, so you're gonna fly to the UK. So now let me see if I can show you how many universities we are working with. Let me check if I can. Okay, so these are the thing I wanted to share with you. So now probably you're saying, so we don't know about you. So if you go to hassle-free education, this is the page. So if you go there, you will see is 188 people on the base of 180 people. So they are giving some sort of reviews, whatever they are saying. So you will see a lot of things here, right? So they are reviews. So they are saying how what sort of service you're providing, how we're doing. So that's why I would like to invite you to visit before making any decision why you'd like to choose hassle-free education. Now let's go back to the presentation, right? So let me recap. We are not charging to make your application. We are giving training for free, and we have got 17 student consultants who are so much experienced. Now I'd like to share with you the list of universities. So you might ask, so Habib, what are the universities you are working with? So you can see the list of universities here. It started with University of Aberdeen. So we can help you to study these universities. So just I'm scrolling down so that you can understand a little bit. So we have got over 130 universities we are working with. Now let's go back to the presentation. So now you might have a question. So what about, I get the visa, where I'm gonna live, how I'm gonna manage my accommodation, and that's the thing we are doing. So we are supporting you regarding the accommodation as well. So we are giving you guideline how we can get your accommodation staying in your country. And secondly, sometimes we always recommend you to come for temporary rental service. For example, Airbnb or something else, we can support you, we can help you with that. So once you come to this country, stay, let's say 1 week, and after that we're gonna give you the guideline how we're gonna rent you student accommodation. And we have got a lot of support as well. We have got so many students who are living in different cities, and we also communicate with them. So is there any seat have you got where you are living right now? We have got new students, they are looking for some sort of seats. They are helping each other. So just imagine, so if someone has helped you, we have requested, so once you come to this country, what's going to happen next? You're going to say, okay, so I came to this country through hassle-free education, and I got my accommodation, and they introduced me with someone else, and he supported me, helped me to get my accommodation. So now another new student is coming, so what should I do? I should do the same. So once you open your heart and you help one by one, this is how we are helping. So now probably you are thinking, well, is there any sort of service you are giving apart from this? Of course we are giving. So we're gonna pick you up from the airport. So as you know, we have got local offices in London, Birmingham, Manchester. So if you are arriving in London, Heathrow, or Birmingham or Manchester, our team will pick you up from the airport and they will welcome you. And so when you make the commitment, when we build up the relationship, we help each other. So that's why we are doing for you. It's completely free. We're gonna burn our fuel, we're gonna go to the airport, and we're gonna pick you up from there. Yeah. And what next is, all you need to do, you need to book a call with a student consultant to choose your course and university. That's the only thing you need to do. All you need to do, you need to show your interest. Please comment below. If you'd like to book a call with us, just type book a call. And what I'm gonna do, one of our student consultant will reach you, and he or she will book an appointment with you virtually, and they're gonna sit together and they're gonna choose your course according to budget and tuition fees and preference of city and university, and they will help you to make your application. So if you'd like to visit our website, this is the website, is hasslefreeeducation.co.uk. And if you'd like to write down something, just go to hasslefreeeducation.co.uk and apply now. And all you need to do, you need to give your phone number, email address, and just write a message, whatever you want to ask, and we're going to read that. And please make sure you leave your email address and phone number with country code so that we can reach out to you. So if you have got any questions, please comment below. I will check your the message, and I will reply to you one by one. So thanks for watching this video. Right now I'm gonna just take out from this thing, and yeah, so hopefully we're gonna chat again. So anyway, if you've got any questions, please don't feel shy, comment below. I'll go and answer you one by one. So that's the thing I wanted to share with you this evening. Apart from that, I'd like to thank you for watching this, and yeah, and hopefully talk to you soon. So thank you everyone. Bye bye.